Welcome! Time for some art fun. We're back in the studio. I'm so excited. And I'm going to be drawing this. I'm going to draw that little Sherpa type, I can't remember the name of this thing, Chow Chow type dog. And I haven't drawn on here with you. I've always had my drawing done before we start. So this should be nerve-wracking. We're going to have a little birthday lollipop for this little guy. What I usually do this is I'll measure, I feel like you saw this, so head, leg. So we'll get, just to get some of those proportions going. Oh my goodness, he's going to have so many fun wrinkles that we're going to draw. Okay, that's much better. And then he's got a wrinkle here. He's got a wrinkle there. He's got a wrinkle there. He's got a lot going on in here, but right now we're just going to do the main wrinkles. Comes around. And then there's another wrinkle here, and that starts his eyes. Really the beginning of where the eyes would be if they weren't quite so wrinkly. Quite so wrinkly. At this stage, I'm just looking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth as quickly as I can to make sure that I'm getting what I'm seeing. Because we've talked about that before, how easy it is to draw what you think you see instead of what you actually see. So a lot of people do all the proportions first. And I have to say, that is a better way to do it than what I'm doing. But this is just the way that I enjoy doing it. Be able to tell if I'm anywhere near close to how cute the animal is. Okay, and we're gonna have a really funny birthday hat that's gonna come around frame. So this is his little gobble neck. Then we got another wrinkle. Then we got the beginnings of one of the legs. You just see what I mean? I can't go all the way down there until I see a little bit of a cuter business happening up here to show how cute his little wrinkle face is. Oh, he's got wrinkles. He's got so many wrinkles. Look at him. Oh, Wrinkle Town. Wrinkleville. A circle wrinkle right around the eyes. Look at all those nice wrinkles he's got. I wonder if he shows off to all his other little... I can't remember what the name is. I probably should have looked up his name. What do you think? Before I dive in and draw a whole animal, should I know what the animal is? Dog. He's a dog. That much I know. That much. Oh, his little toes are funny. He's got these little toes going on. If I do this, yeah, I might have to erase his body a couple times because it's going to be harder to gauge if I'm in the right spot for things. But I'd rather just, erase a little bit. I'm going to erase either way. I know I've been saying him, but I actually think this is a her. Look at that belly. Little bell. Run around doing all these details. Yes, I'm going to erase. But I'm going to erase, to me, just as much if I start with just a circle or a rectangle or something kind of square for the head and a circle for the body and a rectangle for this arm and a rectangle for this arm and try to figure out where everything is. I'm still going to be erasing the same. So I'd rather start to have something I can see. The big toe. Okay, so that we're on a level with this foot, and that's how I'm going to know where that should go. And she's got a little ankle wrinkles. Oh my gosh, this dog is so cute. This dog is so cute. I mean, let's be real. All dogs are cute. Have you ever seen a dog that you were like, oh, what a not cute dog? No one's ever seen a dog in person and not understood that's a cute dog. I know that there are supposedly people who are not dog people, like that's a thing. No, dogs are cute. Come on, look at this. Oh, look at this. Bye-bye. She is so serious. It's hilarious. Why is she so serious? Explain. Explain. Doesn't she kind of look like a pirate doggy? Like she's ready to go plunder? I or R? Our matey. She's going to plunder. And that's why she's got to be serious. See? So that's the back foot. This one, you can't really see any of the toes except that first one. Kind of starting. Maybe a little too much toe. We'll see. Then we've got arm wrinkles. So this arm has a wrinkle there, and it's the start of a wrinkle there, and it has the top of the wrinkle there. Let's do this neck wrinkle. Kind of goes over the shoulder. This is a little bit of a darker area. One of the things I'm thinking about when I'm sketching is how much do I want this to show? And I want this to show. I like this color. I think it's going to be good to look at this color, the red with the red hat and the red almost glowing lollipop. This part's very dark. This part's very dark. This part's dark. This part is super dark, actually. Okay, now what's funny is because I'm using a red, pencil, and those are the eyes. Now we've got sort of red demon dog glowing eyes. But I actually think this is all going to be good. This is all going to turn out fine. It's going to be cute. I can now see. I hope this is helpful for you to see how I approach the sketch from the beginning, because yeah, you've literally never seen me sketch from the beginning. And this is how I do it. I just dive in. I try to get a little bit of a sense of where some stuff is. This is actually the string. This is a thick one, and there's sort of like a jowly wrinkle over that's going over that string. Oh, it's hard to have a jowl and then have a tight string under it. Who wants that? And then there's this sort of final neck wrinkle here. We're going to make this, it almost looks like this little girl is wearing like armor. Her folds are her armor. Now this is a puppy. I can tell from the picture source. They have a lot of pictures of this puppy girl, and this is a puppy. When they're holding her, you can tell she's a little pup. Okay, I think that's really good for the sketch. I don't think we need to sketch in any more detail at the sketch level. The picture I have has a hand holding this, but I kind of like that she's just looking at this thing floating and in midair and doesn't maybe understand what she's seeing. So I'm going to leave it like that. We'll be back with some painting. Well, that is the final. I'm probably just going to add some white details, a little glint to the eye, some more detail to the nose. I might darken up some of these wrinkles, although I'm really liking how it's looking. And I'm probably going to add a sparkle on that little lollipop. I'm really happy with the decision to leave the hand out and just have this lollipop floating in the ether and this little Shar birthday girl worrying or questioning or maybe contemplating life while looking at it. I think it's really hilarious. It almost looks like she's hypnotized by it. So I really love this painting. I was very intimidated by the picture, the reference picture. I thought, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of detail, a lot of wrinkles, which you know I love. I love wrinkles and I love a little bell on a baby animal, but I just thought this is intimidating. And I just dove in. I even recorded it, again, not knowing if it was going to be good enough to post, but I'm really loving having a YouTube channel pushing me to try harder things that are going to be more interesting to look at. That's really the difference between what I do in my own sketchbooks to date and what I've been doing since I started posting Instagram pictures on creating cute art on Instagram. That's where I post that. But especially posting these videos has really got me challenging myself. I didn't press my washi tape down quite hard enough there, so we'll see if I can scratch some of that off or maybe even paint over it with some gesso, but it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just in my sketchbook and I think it's so cute and I'm going to really love turning to this page when I go through this sketchbook in the future. So hopefully you really enjoyed joining me for this. I used my Schmincke watercolor paints, which are the fanciest paints. I got them for my birthday last year. I used my Mirabeiler washi tape. She's one of my favorite YouTube artists. Another YouTube artist that I really love and watch over and over is Sandy Hester, and she turned me on to these flash paints, and that's what I used in addition to white gesso to make this just flat gray background. And I just really love how this came out. I'm really happy with it. I hope that you painted along with the Pexels free reference picture that I showed at the beginning. And if you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, create something cute.